go wrong. Be yourself. Get lost. See it, be it, you feel it, we feel it, you see it, we see it, you believe it, we believe it. Do not put your hat on. Your acting hat, people. Don't. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Let's see you.
See that? That's one of the problems with being a waiter. You hear snatches, fragments, and just as it's beginning to get interesting, they ask for the check. I always want to know what happens. That's why I'd rather be in theater. First of all, in theater, they'd stay home in their living rooms. I mean, they'd get into a fight on Friday night, Act 1. On Saturday, they'd have a complication, Act 2. And for a nice Act 3 on Sunday, we'd all go home because they'd make up. That's the way it's supposed to be. Anyways, I'm up for a Colgate commercial. We tested today. That means that I got to spend the entire day standing around in a towel smiling. I didn't mind. Standing around in a towel smiling is something, actually one of the things, I do very well. That's my standing around in a towel smiling smile. I think they liked me. Thank you.
I personally didn't like it that much for you. I think you have a lot of character, and I couldn't stay focused.
Yeah, I definitely don't think that it's the right choice. Like mine isn't actually, you know, like it's just not the right. I don't know if it's the right monologue for you.
No, I think that you can pick something more dynamic and fun for you, and something where you're there.
I liked it. I felt it was a little short, and some parts I did sense acting.
I think it's not the right one for you. I think that you have like such a you have such a presence that you should get something that's more like, I don't know how to say it. I see a lot. I think you owe it to yourself to do something that's a little more like, you know, prestigious as a monologue versus just
Like meaty or like...
I don't know. I just think that it wasn't like, I think it was too easy of a character.
Okay, so more aggressive with her choices and with her character and bigger. Yeah? Okay. It's okay if you can't find the words, we'll find them somewhere else. It's okay. It's
I was
cool.
going to say, it was a flat character, and you almost have like a waitress. Like, you have a lot more in there. You can do something that's a little bit more bold.
Huh? She's capable of more. Yeah?
I agree with what he said. I mean, felt I wasn't connected, where I could really feel what you were saying. And I know you're better than that.
I think you should choose something near your heart. I think that choosing a commercial product that has difficulty you get really interested in, like maybe a cause or a passion of yours that you can relate to, and that way you'll exude that passion. And it needs to be longer too.
I didn't really understand the point of it, like what you were trying to get across or smiling. I couldn't connect to it.
I think that regardless of everything else, that you pretty much cut your own throat before you started, and right when you started, you just finished it off with the content, and it didn't bring out any other characters at all either.
Yeah, for me, parts of it felt kind of forced, and there are definitely some parts that can be funny, but I kind of agree with Harmony where I didn't really see the point, I guess.
For me, you weren't connected to the material. You know, for me, you weren't in the moment seeing the person who was making you drive that next line, that next word. From your point of view, it's like, you know what, look at that. See, look. I didn't, from the beginning, I didn't see that you were using what you saw to drive the next line. And I saw another line coming, because there was another line coming. And I also believe that you're much bigger in your ability to perform, and maybe finding an airheaded character or just bubbly character, just more energy in itself, you know what I mean, versus just this, you know, kind of middle of the road kind of character that just kind of, you know, was just talking about a commercial audition versus actually, I got a commercial audition for skating around like, yeah. Whether you're gonna fool around with your girlfriend, I didn't see you were fooling around with your girlfriend versus you just going, you know? Because I think you would have fooled around with your girlfriend and been like a retard or something like that in real life. And that kind of, so I think you need to find more of you and allow you to come out and more and more and more and more and more so that those availabilities of your different choices are in your pockets. So when you do your monologue, they're available. And I think you're in your head trying to perform versus allowing yourself to seek and find new opportunities for you as this character. Again, you put those choices in your pockets and just know that they're available. So when you're performing, they're not new to you. Does that make sense to you guys? You know what I mean? So, I mean, I would love to see you actually have that conversation with one of your friends at work and you mocking the other person to the point where you actually had your point of view. The other night on the phone, she called me and, may I?
Yeah.
And this is about learning, you guys. It's not about putting her on the spot or anything. The other night she called me on the phone and she said, I want you to read this monologue to you. And I said, okay, great. You know, so she read the monologue. And I got done and I go, what's going on in the monologue? And she goes, well, these people are, you know, she's looking at these two people and there's this guy and this girl. And what's the first line of the monologue?
See that?
Keep going.
So it's like, see that? I can't do it right now. I'm in my head right now.
Okay, see that?
See that? That's one of the problems with being a waiter. You hear snatches, fragments, and just.
Okay, great. So she wants to explain this monologue to me, and I asked her. She goes, well, you know, well, I'm looking at this, and I go, see that? I mean, that's the problem with those people. They want to just take things and take them apart, and I'm sick of it. I just want to see the ending of it. And she was, and her explanation of the monologue became her, and it was so real that I said, did you hear how you just delivered that monologue? It was you. When you started doing the monologue, you put your hat on and there was no more Kristen anymore. It happened to be the same exact words that she said in the monologue. And I pointed it out to her and I'm like, why don't you say it like that? And she said to me, I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to take that pill. And as I was explaining today that people were calling me, asking me how they can do that, she was the one that I was talking about. But she's fighting for the answer. Not only did she call me, not only is she trying to do it, not only is she frustrated, she's going through the process of trying to find out how the fuck to do it. She is the hardest worker in this room right now. Even though she's falling and flailing, it means that she's going to get there faster than all of you. Why? Because she's seeking it every single moment of the day. And the fact that she doesn't have it, and it's not a light bulb that goes off, tough shit. Sorry, can't give you the pill. Eventually you're going to go like this. Oh my God, I get it. I just have to be me, trying to use someone else's dialogue and make believe that it's my own. No, don't make believe, believe. Change the whole monologue and improvise it, and then take these stupid words that get in front of ours and stop us from being real, and use those fake words in your own way, as if you were saying it yourself. Let the words ride on the river of your emotion. Don't play the words, play the emotion. Play the fact that she just looked at somebody and goes, look at that. See? That's what happens. Every time they start going, they stop, and I want to hear the ending of it. Be as real as you possibly can, like you explained it to me on the phone. And she knew that she was better when she explained it than she did when she did her monologue. So she's getting it. She's understanding it. That's like being an alcoholic and being able to meet an alcoholic. She gets it. Y'all might not understand what I'm talking about because you might not be where she is. If you do, you're where she is. She gets what I'm trying to say. She just doesn't know how to do it yet. She will. I promise you. She's a fighter. And she will. I fucking bet my life on it.
Yes.
You will. And it sucks that you came through it now. And everybody wants to take that pill, yes or no? Every fucking person wants to take these fake words, and you do when you explain it in your improv, and then you get words and you go, you put an acting hat on and you become this, nobody we're interested in at all, but Kirsten we're very interested in, we listen to and pay attention to, you'll get it. You'll get it. Sorry, you're brilliant. I heard you were brilliant. I'm going to call you on your acting, and you know what I'm talking about too. When you get it, you get it. When you don't, you don't. Sorry you didn't get it. If you did, they would have enjoyed that monologue better. But it's got to have some more range in there too. It's got to have more you in there. The person who comes in and shows me who they are themselves is getting a call back. You were performing through the entire thing and you didn't go on a ride, you didn't even have fun with it. It wasn't even you being Kristen. I can call her Kirsten. It wasn't you. Put you into it. Dare to be yourself and don't care. Be big. Go to the top when you're home by yourself. When I shoot models, they make 90, I tell them, you gotta make 99 stupid, ugly faces to find one great one. You take the one great one, you put it in your pocket, you go to another photo session, and you shoot the one great one out. You gotta make 99 stupid, ugly faces to find one more great one, you put it in your pocket, you go to another photo session, you put them both out. You gotta make 99 stupid, ugly faces, and you keep going until you got a fucking arsenal. It's the truth. You must seek to find. If you don't seek, you're not gonna find. You get it? Fall on your face more and more and more and more and more and more, but go big or go home. Fall on your face big. Dare yourself to be big. Don't be safe, because safe sucks. You still want to be in a safe zone. Until then, you're going to be safely failing. Fail big. You will get one and put in your pocket. Fuck these guys for the 99 ugly, stupid faces and the mistakes you're going to make by going big. Fuck them for not wanting to try it themselves. That's not them. That's not you. You get it? You didn't find one today in this performance to put in your pocket. Does that make sense, you guys?
Yes.
This is passion. This is just being me. I don't care what you think about me. I don't. But if I'm not making sense, then don't stick around. Yes or no? Comments, anything. Truth, false, bullshit, what? Tell me.
I think that like what you're saying is like from my perspective, like when I act, like it's like, you know, when you're living, you're just being. But when you act, it's like you take a pause and you start acting, and you're like act. But to act, it's like I find like when I was working earlier, like when I actually let go, I wasn't aware that I was acting. I was just doing.
Hello.
Right, and it's hard to get there because
No shit.
It's hard.
Too bad. We try. Fall. I promise you, bro. Fall big.
I think this point you're making is the biggest thing that can just change everyone's life, man. Immediately in that moment when you do that and you be yourself all the fucking time. So I respect that, fucking value everything, your energy, bro, so much beyond anything I can fucking say. Thank you.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
Respect.
99 stupid ugly faces. Dare to get up and make those 99 stupid ugly faces and don't fucking care.
Wow.
Take your shirt off, get naked. I'm not saying you gotta do that. I'm just saying that, you know, what we did in our school, in our place, there was no boundaries, you know, unless we didn't punch someone in the face and we didn't actually, you know, somebody. But there was no boundaries because, you know, if you're just taking your shirt off and getting dressed, you know, at your house, there's no boundaries there. You're just taking your shirt off and getting dressed, right? Well, you should be able to do it in front of 100 people and not know that they're there because there's cameras and lights and, you know, Halle Berry getting Monster Ball. There's incredible Oscar-winning performances that we're not really trying to get to yet. We're just trying to get you to be comfortable in who you are and not care about what people think and trying to perform. Because you all have individuality, you're all different, you're all unique, you're all, you know, you're brilliant, man, but if it doesn't work in your performance, put your brilliance in your performance.
Or it ain't worth shit. Love.
Well, if you don't want to watch it, you can, you know, perform while you want at home by yourself.
Fucking matter. Yeah. That's not why I'm here.
I love you.
I like to see that.
Yeah? Cool, give me a hug. Okay, sorry.
Thank you, sis.
Who's next? Come on up. Yeah, you. Get up there. Yeah, you.
I have an option. I didn't know.
What? What? You get up. Let's go. What? You don't have anything. I thought you said you brought one.
I didn't know it was gonna be.
Okay, who's got one? Ron, you got one, right?
I misunderstood what you wanted.
Okay.
I just brought something to read, not to.
You were supposed to bring something to read.
I didn't memorize it.
I understand. Everybody else just happened to have a performance piece that they already did before. We want to critique what they had in order to see if they want to
I don't
continue.
even know if this is right.
Well, we'll let you know. And if it's 7 minutes long already, it's, you know, it's too long, right? So we only want a minute and a half or a minute max. And who else has one? Anybody? You have? You have one?
Yeah, I have one I would like to read.
Okay, good. You're after Ron.
Okay.
Anybody else? Any questions, you guys? Any questions about anything? Anything at all? You know, you have to do that. Nothing at all?
When's the next time we're supposed to bring Monica?
Well, this was the time we were supposed to bring them because I don't want to book the room and do this all the time. I want to be able to have you guys pick one, choose one. We all say this is a green light, go ahead and learn that, do your work, break down your material, break down your character, so forth and so on, come back in to perform and hopefully off book, because we really can't fix it if you're not off booking in your head and reading it, because obviously you can't plug in and perform, you know. So, you know, if it takes 2 weeks for you guys to come back and say, look, we're all off book, I want to be able to do it for as many people as possible, and you should take advantage of the extra hour because it's free, number one, and you're going to get me, you know, kicking your ass to do great monologue. It's all about your acting, whether you think you need a monologue or don't need a monologue. It's going to help you grow as an actor or an actress. And right now, probably most of you do need a monologue that you love to perform in front of an agent because you don't have an actor's reel, and you don't want to ask him to come and do a scene with you because he might not show up, and so forth and so on. So you want to be independent, be able to have something you can pull out of your hat. Somebody wants to hear it like I did one in rehearse today, or if I send her to an agent, I want to know that she's ready to be in front of this agent, yeah? So this is only reading it for us to help you guide you in terms of what's best for you and what's not best for you, and you're the audience. You're not actors trying to help them. You're like, no man, I wouldn't watch that movie. I wouldn't watch that character. I wouldn't, you know.
So as actors, you recommend that we all work on monologues?
I think you should work on a bazillion things.
Right.
If I wanted to tell you, you should go out and, you know, if I wanted to tell you to go out and have a scene with her in a line at a movie theater, I would absolutely say, do your scene, have an argument in line at a movie theater, have everybody go, excuse me, we're trying to watch the movie, can you take your argument outside? I mean, there's a lot of things, you know, look, I'm not going to be able to teach you everything you should possibly do in real life, but the fact is, you know, we can go and watch people and watch characters and watch, and there's so many, so do I think it's beneficial for you to learn a monologue and for me to help you work on your acting, for us to help you work on whether we're believable or not, and we help build your character and change things and make you better? Absolutely, I mean, it's a muscle. It just makes it easier the next time you do it. If you don't do it, when you do it, you're not going to have that, you know, practice and that workout muscle. So anytime you get the chance to act, it's really fun because normal people don't do that. So for me, if I had an opportunity to act, I would, you know, I'm doing it right now. Here we go.